Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Oh my goodness, it has just been a great time to work on my car project, which was a round and around and around, because that's what car projects are, and trying to get some stuff done. Oh, hi everybody. If you're new here, I'm Shannon. You've stumbled upon a yarn, knitting, crocheting, and storytelling channel. Stick around for a while. You might enjoy it. Like and share, subscribe, do all the wonderful YouTube things. So, I have a project in my car because I firmly believe having a project in my car reduces time I'm stuck in, with my husband driving, I'm stuck in traffic. No, I don't knit or crochet while driving. That's naughty. Don't do that. But as the passenger of a vehicle, right? The time just goes by so much better when you have that. Or if you always have a project in your car. That's all there's to it. Just always have something. It might not get a lot of love. Sometimes more than others, depends if you go on a road trip or what have you. But to me, it alleviates stress. If you're going into some place and you have a line waiting for whatever the place is, having my car project, it's in my bag, it's a little mess right now, but I've got this little bag, it makes waiting easier. It makes all of those things so much nicer. And, I've got my yarn sticking out, but, bags like this, it fits really well. It's nice over the wrist, little box bag, and holds a small, simple project. Got it. Well, this small, simple project got a bit of love since the last time that you have seen it. It's still on the needles. I am still working it. I'm tangling up my yarn as we speak because why would I want it to be nice and neat and even? Anyway, look at this. Look at that. Isn't that just adorable? Look at that neckline, and it is so stretchy. You're like, that's not big. Yeah, it's big. It's big. This is using Cozy Toes. This is a yarn that I got at Hobby Lobby. I believe it's discontinued, which is a bummer because this stuff is amazing. So it's Cozy Toes. It's 50 grams, 210 yards. This is the color Shine Like Summertime, and I am making this top/dress for my youngest granddaughter. This yarn stretches so well that it can fit her older sister as a top when I'm done, a little snug, and it will fit her as a dress, and she will grow with it to it shrinks to a top as she gets bigger and it gets smaller. You know how that goes. Let's see what's in this stuff. 93% acrylic, 7% polyester. This is just, you go like this and it's so squishy and amazing. And it's, great for the people who can have wool because there's no wool in it. I have used, I don't know, countless numbers. I have no idea how many of these I have gone through in different colors, and I've always made garments with it. I've never actually made socks with it. Now, Erin from Crafting Kitty just finished a pair of socks with this, with hers, in a really, really pretty colorway, and I'm looking and I'm like, I don't know if I have that color, but it's too late now. But she did. She just finished one like that. So she's actually used hers and made socks with it. Go figure. I just never have. So I've got this wonderful yolk top, right? Look at that. And it's so stretchy, and everything's on the waist yarn right now on the sides. Let's see how big this is. And the other thing too, I have gotten down far enough. Look at that. I am adding lace. Now the lace is all in my head. I'm just going with it. For that matter, the whole thing is in my head. Do I have patterns that are similar? Like, a round yoke? Sure. Did I follow them? No. But, it's kind of like saying, well, you're the unique owner designer of sweater. Well, sweaters have been around for, millennia, right? Your take on it might be a little different, but there you go. All right. So this is my try-on cord, right? It's like a barber pole, and making sure that it's snug. So I'm going to slip off those stitches so then we can see how big this is. I think I had 176 stitches on it, and then I did the lace round, and then in 2 rounds I increased, I think, 48 stitches. So it's got a good chunk of stitches. I did add some flare to it, which is what I wanted. I wanted it to go down till maybe around waist-ish level. I don't know. I don't have my granddaughter here next to me to try it on. And then little ones like that, when you try something on them, they want it right then. And it's very disappointing that they don't get it right then. I get it. That's a good teaching moment, but you know, I don't want to be in that particular one. So as I'm pulling this and putting it on that cord, look at that. Look how that just flares out. That is beautiful. And one of the things when I was first working on this, it was like, oh, that neck, you know, is that neck going to be big enough? Yep, it sure is. Not an issue. So that will work out just fine. It's not too tight on me, you know. And obviously I've got a bigger neck than the baby does. So that fits over the head well. Not an issue as far as that goes. There's plenty of, look at that stretch. Now I'm a mess. There's plenty of room in that sleeve. So I can decrease it down once I get past, you know, the bowl part of the sleeve, but I probably won't. I'll probably leave it that flared out. I'll make it a little bit longer, you know, so it's not just this little neckline like that. I am in love with the color. I mean, that is so stinking cute. It is so pretty. And I am on my second ball of the yarn right here. That's where I ended the first ball, was right here. So that much into my second ball of yarn. The last time I think you saw this was before I got to the second ball of yarn. So it got a lot of love. It got a lot of love. The rounds take a little longer now since I added so many stitches. And what I'm planning on doing, so we can see how that's at a triangle, right? You know, goes into a point right there. When it gets down to both of them meeting, this one meeting this one, which is just about where I'm at, I might add more stitches at that point. I'm not sure. I really like when they get fluffy and flaring out. And this right here it is wonderful. It really is so soft. The yarn works up so beautifully. And I mean, you saw the stretch factor, you know, to fit that on for me, but this will fit the baby, and her older sister can borrow it if she chooses to, because you know, that's how that works. Let me see, laying flat, what the width of this is, because when it's on those needles, it doesn't look like it's going to fit anyone. It always looks so tiny and it's just not going to work. And it always surprises me when I take it off the needles. All right, so it looks like it's about 24 inches, 12 inches, you know, flat. So about 24 inches. So then that would fit most likely either one. Plenty of room to grow. I like the kind, once this gets a little bit longer, I like it like that, where it flares that way. I know how mom dresses the baby, and it is so cute. But you know, right now and everything, you know, not even 2 years old, so it's the diaper, the little ruffle butt covers and things like that. But even when they wear dresses, mom puts like the little spandex style shorts or what have you underneath, so then the girls can be rough and tumble and they can play and not worry about showing their panties off, right? You know, and weird people looking, right? So we've got that. So she'll do that with the dresses, with the shirts, and wearing those pants, you know, the little exercise type pants or what have you underneath it, to give that freedom. The little girls have the freedom. But look at the lace. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm right there. I'm about ready to decide right there with that lace and what I'm going to do, and what I'm going to do next with the movement. You can see I've got decrease lines and increase lines, right? You know, and that's what makes this going this way. And then the yarn over. So we'll see what I do next. Being that it's all in my head, it doesn't matter. I'll probably flare it back the other way. I'm not real sure. And maybe work even for a little while, and maybe ruffle it out somewhere. I don't know. But I've got more yarn. I'm working, like I said, on my second ball. How much do I have left? So it's looking a little rough. That's the second ball looking a little rough. But that's okay. I have plenty more to do whatever I want to with it. It is so much fun. And I'm looking forward to getting this one done, because this last weekend we were able to spend time with my son, his wife, and their 3 kids. And the baby's the one that got a top that I had made a few months back and was showing on that. So we were able to give that to her, and she had that on. And I just got a text this morning commenting on, you know, thank you guys for coming over for dinner. Oh, thank you. I mean, I didn't have to cook. That was awesome. But how the baby, when it was time to go to bed and she had to take her dress off, she was not happy because she liked her dress. And, you know, doesn't that just, you know, it's like, oh, that's so sweet. Yes, Nana will make you a dress. Nana will finish a dress for you. And it was wonderful too, because my grandson was wearing a yellow sweater, golden yellow sweater. It was one of the wonderful wallaby pattern. That's the hooded sweatshirt with the pouch in the front. And it was, and I'm like, I don't remember making that, but it was obvious that I made it. It's because it was for his older sister when she was younger, and you know, it's a unisex color, and the family looks great in mustard, so I don't know where they get that from, but it was fantastic just to see that as they're able to pass things down that still work, that still fit color schemes, because kids have their own opinions. And it's a little short on him right now because, you know, he's 5, and I think that I made it for his sister when she was 4 or 5. I don't remember. And it's a little bit short, but he likes to wear it and he likes to snuggle with it because Nana made it. And when Nana sees things like that, I'm more inclined to make more. That's how that works. When I know that they're loved and they're used and they're not just hung in the closet for good and never get worn, right? Then I'll make more. So that just swelled my heart. So because of the I love this so much, you know, my granddaughter loving her dress so much and my grandson liking his sweater, I'm back to trying to work on making some things for the babies, and that's where this comes in. And hopefully this will last her for quite some time, that it'll be something that if I make it right, either girl will be able to wear it. One is a form-fitting top, or not really form-fitting, but one is a closer fit top, and the other one as a dress that just flows and drapes. And it'll get just that double usage. And I really like doing those types of things. Tell me what you've done with your Cozy Toes, if you were able to get any of this when Hobby Lobby still had it. Like I said, Erin, we know she's made socks with hers and they look absolutely fantastic. And never made socks with it. I've made socks, never with this. I just love it as garments. So if you've made something, whether it's a shawl or a scarf or a garment or something else, let me know down below. I'm curious. Most of the stuff I've used this for is for kids' clothes because it wears like iron. It looks the same from when you first made it till, you know, they've outgrown it. It looks the same through all the love. And I mean, is there any better yarn than that? I don't think so. All right, everybody, with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.